Pope Francis is continuing his message of openness to outsiders as he met with one of Europe's most anti-immigration leaders over the weekend. Chris Livesay reports from Slovakia.
Pope Francis is using his visit to Central Europe as a pulpit to rebuke anti-Semitism and policies to keep migrants out. Here in Bratislava, the capital of Slovakia, he addressed the Jewish community today, decimated by the Holocaust, then the communist regime, which destroyed its synagogue in 1969. Speaking before the rubble, he cautioned against using God to justify power, saying in this place, the name of God was dishonored, for the worst form of blasphemy is to exploit it for our own purposes. Now, some might interpret these words as a swipe at Viktor Orban, the prime minister in neighboring Hungary, who's positioned himself as the savior of European Christianity against Muslim refugees. Indeed, just yesterday, Francis started his trip in Hungary using an outdoor mass to call on Hungarians to, quote, extend their arms to everyone. This in a country that's erected a fence to keep migrants out. Compare that to Pope Francis, a champion of refugees who once used a papal trip to bring 12 Syrians back with him to Rome. At a meeting between Francis and the Hungarian prime minister, Orban even handed the Pope a loaded gift, a copy of a letter from a 13th century Hungarian king to then Pope Innocent IV, asking for Rome's help to defeat an onslaught of foreign invaders, an apparent reference to migrants in the 21st century. All in all, a tense and conspicuously brief visit to Hungary, only 7 hours long, widely seen as a snub compared to the 3 days Francis is spending here in neighboring Slovakia. Now, despite the demanding schedule between two countries, Pope Francis appears energetic, this being his first trip since colon surgery earlier this summer. Chris Livesay, CBS News, Bratislava, Slovakia.